Lucy, you were hysterical in the film.
Oh, thank you.
How did you prepare for the role of playing a prostitute?
Well,
Did you meet any?
I did. Do you know, I was very, very nervous before I start, and I actually thought maybe I should, you know, make a phone call and get some. But then I chickened out of doing that, so I didn't. I just tried to. I did a lot of work on the accent, and she's a character who's very free in her body, and she's very sexual, and she's in these tiny costumes, and she just lets it all hang out. And I'm a little bit more modest and demure, I hope. And so one of the main things I did is I went to the gym a lot because I really wanted to feel comfortable and confident in myself while I'm sprawled, sort of semi-naked, well, not quite, but sort of draped all over Anthony Hopkins.
Well, that's what I was actually going to ask you, that every time you were in a scene, I wanted to lengthen your skirt or your top.
Yes, so did I. When I was watching it back, I was like, oh, God, I was so embarrassed.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. How uncomfortable were you in those outfits?
Oh, I wasn't at the time, because I was just like, I've got to go with it. And she's so confident and comfortable in herself. So I just got myself in the mindset that I was in a comfortable tracksuit, sweatsuit, or what was it called?
So would you want to play a prostitute again, or no?
Yes, I would, but I mean, I'd like to play a different character. I like to play different characters. I'd like to, you know, maybe a different type of prostitute.
Okay, so Woody Allen has had such a long, successful career.
Yeah.
And this is your first time working with him.
Yes.
Were you nervous at all? Or what
Of course I was. I was petrified. I was very, very, very excited and delirious and hysterical for about 2 weeks after I found out I got the part. And then I was absolutely terrified. And I got to London, all my friends and family are there, and I had a few days before the shoot, and I was like, I can't see anyone. I'm just in my hotel room pacing and feeling frantic. But he was very, very kind. As soon as I met him, he said, you know, you're going to be great. You know, I've seen your audition. Just do it how you did in the audition. I'm going to make sure your mother's proud. So he's very sweet and kind. Yes, a proud. I don't know how proud my mother is of me playing this role, a slutty, trollopy daughter. But he was very sweet.
So did you relax during the shoot?
Of course, and actually Anthony Hopkins is the loveliest, most gentle, kind man, and that was nice because as well, you know, that the dynamic between us both is, you know, I've got all the confidence and, you know, maybe all the power, and I'm sort of all over him. So it wouldn't have helped to have been felt intimidated.
Maybe next time you can play his daughter.
Yes.
So what projects are you working on now?
Well, I've got a couple of movies coming out. One of them's called Earthbound with Kate Hudson, and another called Bad Teacher, and that's with Cameron Diaz and Justin Timberlake. And I'm about to start a movie, a Nick Cassavetes film called Yellow, and that I'm excited about that. That's not a comedy at all, and it's a totally different type of part. It's a very dark drama, and I'm playing this girl who's just been let out of an insane asylum after 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, who's talking in tongues and cutting herself. So I don't think that'll be quite as much fun as to play.
Comedy or drama?
Well, I've done more comedy, and I do like that, and I think for me I can do it, and I think also if you're a bit nervous as a human being, and perhaps I am, it's rather nice to do comedy because you know you're getting it right when you can hear people laughing. You know, if you can, it's like a constant applause doing comedy because you hear people laughing and smiling. And of course I like doing drama, and I think you have to approach comedy like a drama, like you play it for real and play it straight, and you know, and do a fully rounded character. But I like to do both.
Gemma, in your long career, you've never worked with Woody Allen. What did you think it was going to be like working with him?
Well, it was a miracle to me to get the job. It had never occurred to me that I would work with such an iconic figure. And I suppose I didn't really anticipate what it would be like, and I was quite nervous. I suppose I did think that because he's such a fantastic comedian that there might be a lot of levity on the set. And but in fact there wasn't. It was quite serious. I mean, it was good-natured, but he's very concentrated, and we work quite fast, and he gives you a lot of freedom to improvise within the framework of the text, and It was a really lovely shoot.
So would you work with him again?
Oh, like a shot, absolutely. Yeah.
Helena, she's very sweet, but she drives everyone crazy in the film. Now, if you met a Helena in real life and knowing what she's gone through, would you feel sympathy and compassion for her, or would you try to run as far away from her as you could?
Well, the awful thing is I think I might be rather irritated, but I hope the audience aren't.
Not at all. I actually love your character.
Right.
So you'd run away from her.
I think I would try to avoid her, yes.
Now, okay, in the film, you follow the advice of a charlatan fortune teller. Would you personally want to know your fortune?
No, I don't think I would. I don't think I would. And that was my main challenge, really, in the role, was for Helena to really believe that this was possible, because I'm afraid I'm a bit of a skeptic. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And what are you working on next?
I've just finished filming the last of the Harry Potter series,
Okay.
which was very exciting, and so I'm looking forward to seeing that
Did you
next year.
prefer that a big action film or a big action fantasy film as opposed to indie, or how is it different preparing for those kind of roles?
Well, I think I was spoiled working for Woody because I had a lot to do. So I think that would be my preference.